Good morning, champions. Happy Monday morning. Coming to you live from the 5 a.m. Club, where we get up early and we conquer our morning to own our day, especially on a Monday, folks. We want to get our week off on the right start. So hopefully you did things over the weekend to get yourself prepped and ready to go for the week. So that way you can be consistent and you can put in that effort throughout the week. I was reading last night. My wife and I do this thing called the Daily Stoic. It's this meditation type thing and everything. And last night, it really touched home for me. It was a quote by Seneca. So I thought I would share it with the group. So that's why I put the phone here. I got a little book here to read. The title of it was The Supreme Court of Your Mind. This can be swiftly taught in very few words. Virtue is the only good. There is no certain good without virtue, and virtue resides in our nobler parts, which is the rational one. And what can this virtue be? True and steadfast judgment. For from this will arise every mental impulse, and by it every appearance that spurs our impulses will be rendered clear. And then here's the breakdown. Think about someone you know who has character of granite. Why are they so dependable, trustworthy, excellent? Why do they have a sterling reputation? You might see a pattern. Consistency. They are honest, not only when it's convenient. They are not only there for you when it counts. The qualities that make them admirable come through in every action, arise with every mental impulse. Why do we revere people like Theodore Roosevelt, for example? It isn't because he was brave once, or courageous once, or tough once. It's because those qualities are shot through every one of the stories about him. When he was young and weak, he became a boxer. When he was younger and frail, he went to the gym in his home every day for hours on end. When he was shattered by the loss of his wife and mother on the same day, he went to the Badlands and herded cattle, and on and on. You become the sum of your actions, and as you do, what flows from that, your impulses. Reflect the actions you've taken. Choose wisely. Really hit home for me, talking about, so many different things, from Seneca's quote to obviously the stories about Theodore Roosevelt. All of those things, though, referred to just consistency, right? Is that when you think about someone's reputation, it's not something that they did once. It's not something that you're like, oh yeah, that one time James did X, Y, or Z, right? Everything that was referred to in there, especially if you want to use the Roosevelt stories, was regardless of what was happening in his life, it was a consistency throughout, and that's where his reputation came from. So then when you ask what your reputation is, it's not going to be what you did one time, it's going to be what you do consistently. So are you consistently a good person? Are you consistently ethical and moral? Are you consistently there for your friends and family? And most importantly, at least for this video, are you consistently there for yourself? Are you consistently doing what's necessary to show up and support yourself and do what's necessary to achieve your goals, right? Regardless of what happens on the worst day of your life and the best day of your life, are you consistent with your efforts and your habits and your beliefs and everything? And when you are really strong on those things, the Supreme Court of your mind, as it said, then the rest will come. And so I really wanted to hammer that point on this Monday. It just really hit home for me. And also these consistent habits that I have with reading every single night, doing these things with my family, getting up every day at the same time. Those are the things that have made me consistent in my own life. So I want you to aspire to be better today than you were yesterday. And I want you to do it every single day. I want your goal every single day to get 1% better overall than you were yesterday. 1% better physically, 1% better mentally, 1% better health-wise, 1% better in your sales attempts and in your work habits and in your family life and in everything. And when you focus on all of those things, folks, you'll be amazed at where you end up. I'm out of time. I hope you have a fantastic Monday. I'll see everybody on the National Zoom soon. I'm out. Woo!